Mic check. Happy Saturday. Let's get set up here. Okay, there we go. Got the second monitor going, and we're all set.
Probably nothing, but some guy came into town and said he picked up a weird distress call.
Don't be caught dead!
You.
Protection
Well,
from Commonwealth
I suppose we can
weaponry.
do business.
I'll take a look, sure.
Just don't call it junk.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from...
Our scribes are pretty excited about what you may be able to recover. I hope you found the artifact.
Here it is.
Good job. Hope it didn't give you any trouble. I'm always looking for tech. Let me know if you think you can handle another run.
What do I have to do?
Retrieve a piece of tech from a given location, while eliminating any opposition.
Affirmative.
All right. I'll mark the location on your map. Stay alert.
Hey, good morning, Chief. How are you today?
That location better be cleared out.
Am I getting rewarded for this?
Dance has authorized me to reimburse you.
Affirmative.
Looks like I got my surprise for the day. Recon's always coming in. If you need time to regroup, take it. Once you're ready, let me know.
What's the mission?
Clearing trash, mutants, ghouls. It's all the same to me. All waiting to be exterminated.
I'm doing all right here. It's just 7 a.m., so just getting my day started.
I'm ready.
Good. Details
Getting
are
my
on your
coffee.
map. Report back when the area is clear.
I saw your question about the headset. I don't have a particular headset recommendation for you, but just a general tip, which you probably already know. I guess it's probably kind of obvious. But I would recommend, if you can, to try
If dumb and ugly
them
had
on
a child,
before
it'd
you
be a
buy them
super
or
mutant.
commit to keeping them if you order them online. Just because I've had some
If I'm late for muster one more
experiences with
time,
very
Captain Kelly's
uncomfortable
gonna have me do
headphones.
100 push-ups.
And once your headphones are so uncomfortable that you kind of don't want to wear them, then it starts to, complicate your relationship with your gaming time. For example, the headset I'm using right now is a Turtle Beach headset. I'd have to look up the model, but it just squeezes the crap out of my head, and I had to stretch it out so that it would be comfortable. swing by the railroad and get another Mila.
One more hour until my shift ends.
Ugh, I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here.
There's more going on than
At
you
least
know.
not soon.
Trust me.
Hey there.
Another Mila placed and even more data. We got the Commonwealth wired up, my friend. I'm big enough to admit it. So the Institute terraforming the planet theory didn't pan out. But with a few modifications, I can see if someone's messing with the tectonic stability of the Commonwealth.
Word it. This Diamond City is under opposition control.
Yeah, from my experience, the more money you will spend, the better headset you'll get. So I don't know what your budget is, but in particular, you know, if you maybe can find a nicer headset on sale or maybe even refurbished, something like that. Because we have another headset here, which is by Sony. And I think these ones cost several times what my Turtle Beach headset costs, and they're way more comfortable.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
Nice Pip-Boy. Who'd you kill to get that, huh?
Don't ask questions in good neighbor. Better for everyone that way.
Chief, are you on PC? I think you are, right? Because you do mods. You do pretty advanced mods. You must be on PC.
Yeah? Yeah?
Excuse me.
There's something you want?
Come with me. There's something you need to see.
Okay. Lead the way. Can I help you?
I have this necklace that would look wonderful on you. Here.
Okay, I guess. Wait a minute. Help!
You're property of Nisha in Nuka Town now.
Oh my god!
Get going.
Uh-oh. Let's reload that. Let me get rid of this troll in the chat real quick. There we go. Yeah, it's always a gamble, right? You leave the chat open to the general public, and the general public is unhinged. But you know, that's the way it goes. Well, that was a little distracting, so I didn't get the settler the way that I would usually do it there. Sneak up behind them and make it happen. So let's just reset.
For your hair, I'm thinking highlights. Or we could try a short shave on the sides. Or maybe some braids.
So you want to take a quick look at the experiments I started from last night's stream, Finding Mulder, with the little signs and flipping the walls around and sticking walls into each other. This is what I started doing with it. Just a little aesthetic thing, but what's interesting that I found is you can drop a floor. So I took a floor piece, I'll show you. And where's my arrows? I don't know where my arrows went. Yeah, it's just a little something, right? It's just a little something that you would, just a little different visual than you would normally see in Fallout that we're used to. It's not a big deal, but it's a little something. I don't know where my damn arrows went. They must be here somewhere. Oh well. We'll just make more, I guess. Hey, good morning, Snicker. How are you? So, what we do is we can set something like this right here, like the radio. If we set it, this may need to come in a little more. We'll try that. And then we grab this guy. Doing okay, Snicker. Just had to kick out my first troll. Some guy came in here wanting to see my junk, and I had to run him out. So, we drop it in here thusly. And watch what happens when I pull the rug out. Look at that. So the radio stops it. So now I can pull the radio out. See? And so the point is that you can just stick something, like I could probably stick this pitching machine on top of here, and then repeat the process. And then these objects function as spacers. So I think in theory we could put a second floor piece through the wall up there. So let's try that. And then let's go do some action. Some shenanigans. Because a lot of people are dropping in and then they're heading right out. And I think it's because this is boring them. I think it's going to work. Let's just try to get it at least halfway even here. So now we'll move that to the side. And, oh shit, don't move it to the side yet. Okay, keep it there. Then pull the rug out. Yeah, it works. Hell yeah. So you can just put something in between to space them. And there we go. I actually originally thought of that because I was going to try to use walls sticking through a wall to spell words, you know, like write electron or something with pieces sticking through a wall. Hello, Noodle. How are you today? Yeah, so you could really use any kind of spacing that you wanted in there. Doing okay, Noodle. Hey, I was going to ask you all. No one's obligated to make any kind of commitment at all. But if I were to just give some of you moderation permissions, moderation power, if that would be okay. That way, I trust you all. If you see someone in the chat that is acting out and you want to do something about it, or if you want to share a link or something like that, then you would be able to do that. Again, I'm not trying to make anybody work for me or anything like that. Just a thought that I had. Yeah, I think parkour could definitely benefit from doing this. But I think I think we want to see some action, yeah? Are we in the mood for the trip to the stars? That's my question. Is is it going to be a bit much to go get in the spaceship? Yeah, Noodle, I'm trying to find a place that cool. Thank you all for answering on that. Um, Definitely trying to find a slot that's not stepping on anybody's toes. Just kind of get in where I fit in. Oh, hey, before I take off to Nuka World, let me show you all what I've been working on this week. Because the coffee has not kicked in yet, and I'm really not awake. Okay, so Sunshine here is kind of a cool chief. This is kind of just a basic uh, food supply. You know, your basic adhesive farm, right? Um, I sent the Good Fighter mercenaries here. Yeah, today's a second cup day for me too. I sent the Good Fighter mercenaries here. If you all don't know that one, that's a quest in the anniversary edition where you go to the Capital Wasteland and you get about 10 of these Good Fighter mercenaries. So they're not settlers per se. I mean, they function like settlers, but they're called a little different, have a little different outfits. And I just have them hanging out here. This is kind of my junk staging. If you look at my supply lines, yeah, it was a fun quest. I kind of have it's not minimal, but this supply line setup is kind of designed to reduce crashes and bugs from having too many provisioners traveling across. Notice I totally avoid the downtown area. Like, just trying to not have very many provisioners out there. Because I find it just tends to create a lot of wacky encounters, and then if the provisioner is not like a companion, then oftentimes they get killed. So this is how I have my supply lines set up. So these interconnected ones are mostly food and junk. And then these three down here, same deal, because you've got 19 people here, 19 people here, 12 people there. But then you have places like Jamaica Plain, which are empty because that's an FPS map. And Taffington is empty because it's an FPS map. And same with Outpost Samonja. But in any case, without further ado, this is what I started working on this week. And the metal shell of this... Yeah, Chief, I've kind of become my own provisioner in the sense that we'll go to home plate real quick next. All my junk is, or not all, but like 9,000 pounds of my junk is in home plate. And I just go there, grab it all, then I go where I'm building or decorating and build and decorate with all that in my inventory, and then go drop my junk back off. That's kind of how I've been doing it. Yeah, you definitely don't want the provisioners to get caught in the match. That's a really good point to make, which is before you start We should do one on live stream. We should run an ambush kit. That'd be fun. But before you start the siren, you definitely want to make sure that you are disconnected and not having a provisioner, because the provisioner will get pulled into it, and if they're not a companion, they will get killed. But a companion is immortal, so if you want to have a good time with, Ada or Codsworth or whoever, it's very doable. So this is the Good Fighter Mercenaries Nuka Clinic. First thing, I need to acknowledge and credit Tango for this metal shell. I followed his chem market stall guide video in order to create this, and I'll fully credit him on that, and I have done in a post already. But the basic shell there, these basic pieces of the shell, I borrowed from Tango. The basic roofing I was learning from Triple G, and he credits Shazo for that. So I kind of put those two pieces together, or like the ball tracks wrapping around the side like that. That's also just a little detail from Triple G's 10 Pines Ice House build. But this is one of the first ones where when you start looking around, the trees sunk in the ground, the machines in the ground, the signs in the ground, the lanterns hanging. Looks more like the builds that I think you guys are used to seeing and doing. Thank you, Noodle. Yeah, I think Shasho was probably the first one that did the ball track roof. I haven't seen how he actually constructed it, but of what I saw of someone else constructing one, I might have come up with a faster method. I don't know. I need to see. I gotta check on that. I gotta turn Travis off there. He's yapping in my ear, annoying me. Thank you. So yeah, it's just a little something. And this was the only thing, because I didn't build this building here. I group moved it over here, and I got most of the way through it before I really noticed this bush inside. So I could never, ever, ever publish this building on my channel, because everyone would unsubscribe. But yeah, just a little something. Just a little something. Now let's...
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Let's see here. My drinks are staying on my shelves. So there we go. That's that little one. The thing with junk too is, let's be honest, it looks beautiful in a YouTube video, but it does not like to live in very places. Yes, the shrubs are awful, right? The bushes. That's a good idea, Noodle. Yeah, I did. You notice these green bushes here and here? That is kind of along the lines of like framing shots. Like, I might do a video soon. It might seem pretentious, I don't know, for someone at my channel size to do it. But a video about photographing tips. Because some people are like really good at settlement building, way better than me, but not as good at getting a good photograph, getting a good angle, thinking about the corners of the frame. And I just thought, you could do a look, here's a schooled zone bunk bed. I just thought you could do a 5-10 minute video on 5 tips, and one of the first ones would be just letting people know about sunrise and sunset time, and just thinking about which direction you're facing and whether you have the sun behind you or in front of you, all that good stuff. Hello, Detour. How you doing today, sir? How's things down there? What's shaking? Play us some drums. Can I get a good 5/4? Maybe a nice 7/8. Move me into a 9/8 if you would. Let's mix it up. Polyrhythm. I'm gonna be doing better after I drink this coffee, sir. I take better pictures and thumbnails than I think I have settlement videos. Now let's check out the other thing I'm building for the stream. And this is something like Orca. Something like Overseer's Reconnaissance of Commonwealth Assets, because this rocket kind of reminds me of an orca. But the idea would be to, yeah, I just threw this together in a couple hours this week. The idea would be to kind of have something to show people very quickly. Thank you, Snicker. About who my character is, what's going on with the Commonwealth, what I'm building. Nice Detour. Oh, you must have the PS Plus Premium, yeah, with the subscription for the classic games. And this would be Raider Outposts, and so most of this, because I just threw it together in a couple hours, most of it is placeholders. And what I really wanted to do was kind of chat with you guys here on the stream about what you thought would be good stuff to put on here. I have some notes. Let me get my notes. So, my notes of different categories of information to put on here. It's kind of like a overall status board that I can pop into real quick. Thank you, Detour. That I can pop into real quick in the stream, just to kind of, get everybody up to speed on everything that's going on. Yes, I was a project manager in a former life, so this is no problem. We can run a global program out of my stream. So probably do a building now, a list of like what build projects are being worked on. Thank you, Chief. Yeah, that's the magic sauce, right? That's the idea, is to get people to not realize where it's at. Do you guys know how to do... I'm happy to explain everything in here because you all have taught me so much. Do you guys know how to do everything that you're seeing in here? Thank you, Snicker. Yeah, logistics and all that. So that's some of the notes here. I need to get some storage and inventory kind of hashed out. Yeah, backwards paintings for the top, and the way I do those is with the totem, and if necessary, the arrow. Let's see, do I still have the arrow out? Yeah, there's my arrow. Yeah, the totem. shit, where's the totem? I can never remember where the totem is. It's not under here, is it? No. Thank you. I knew I was in the wrong place. Yep. I knew it was just like right on the surface. So, yeah, just using the totem, and then been lifting weights. See? I just went down to the boxing gym and I got all the weights. um let's see here. Fast thumbs. So yeah, I would put it like here. I'd get this guy in here like this. And then this is where, you know, it does get tricky, where you've got to, as you see, you got to be able to get it at the right height. When I just grab one like that, you know, I'm not at the right height and I can't go up and down with it. I mean, I can go up, but I can't go down. So, yeah, tricky business, but it was fun. And those little signs are so zippy. It's so fast because you can take, let's see, do I have a blank wall somewhere? Yeah. You can take like this. I fucking love this. How fast it is to just turn something around with these. It's beautiful. Look at that. It's so fast. Boom, done. And there we go. So, shall we away to Nuka World? Or would you rather run some FPS map? Or would you rather turn your brain off and I'll make all the decisions? Yeah, Noodle, that arrow is just something else. Whoever invented that thing at Bethesda was looking out for us. So what do we say, chat? FPS map it is. Now, would you like to see Zamonja, since we have had our most recent video at Zamonja? Oh, Zamonja. Made a couple little changes since last time. I separated these little sections, and I should be able to jump between them without jumpsuit. Yeah. I, I gotta say, I like this barn wall over the clinic vault wall probably more than I should. It just, I don't know. It really strikes my fancy. Okay, without further ado. All right, let's get a nice time of day going. And let me just think about my pre-fight rituals here. What all I need to think about. Okay, that's a decent time. Let us turn the music off. Let's make sure. Yeah, let's a little cosmic cannon. Little tip in case anybody never thought of this before. If you're having some favorite items and you don't want them at the bottom of your menu, just put a 1 or something like that at the beginning of the name when you rename them, and they'll be at the top. Now let's get some drugs ready. Now, I'll say this too, these tricks, look, I still got my Schiller stuck in here, because I was messing with my generator. The thing you have to be mindful of with running the ambush kit is that the fake distress signal beacon, of course, is powered by your generator. And so if your generator goes off, then your beacon goes off and the raid ends. And that means you have to start back at the first wave the next time that you run the ambush kit. So you're, kind of losing progress in that sense if you lose power. So you want to try to maintain power. Obviously, you want to not have big firefights right next to the generator, but I think these new building techniques may allow me to really bury and cover and secure that generator. Maybe I can get it somewhere else where it's more safe. All right, let's roll. These guys are gonna fuck me up. Yeah, good idea. So the rounds start slow, and then they pick up. rounds or waves, whatever you want to call them. It's 10.
Taking casualties!
We're gonna need some armor for this one. That grenade just about killed me.
Get some! Yeah!
See, one thing that you want to do when you're running this is not chase the enemies like I was doing there. Because as you chase them further, as you chase them towards their spawn point, they'll start spawning further and further back. And this happens at every settlement. Oh shit, they got the gamma guns. So that's why it's better to wait inside of the settlement and let them come to you. Plus, it's more fun that way. I just gotta see. Right on, Detour. It gets a little more fun at the high levels. The level right now, I'm going to check. Highest round reach 50. You're gonna scatify my stream too. Everybody familiar with the cosmic cannon? Yeah, that's what it is. See, we're only on... Did you see that little information graphic popped up on the screen that says we're only on wave 3? Yeah, wave 3 is... that's why things are a little slow right now. Things don't really pick up until 4 and 5. So it would almost be better off to just chase these guys down and speed this whole process up.
You are seriously fucked, you know that? You're dead!
Ooh, nice. Ooh, also nice.
What the?
Who's there?
That's probably the most funny dying animation. It's my camera mask that I made for the video. Yeah, Noodle, it's a wonderful way to get legendaries. That's how I got most of my legendaries. And also a great way to get, caps and materials. Because we can go around and collect everything off these corpses and then go scrap it all and just get tons and tons of helpful resources. Now this is a lame legendary. Safe crackers. I mean, that's about as bad as it gets.
Huh? Shit.
Okay. Corpse loot only. Oh crap. I'm not sure I follow what you mean. I'm trying to figure it out. So I used to run around and loot everything off the bodies because you can definitely crash the game if you start mixing like explosive miniguns with dozens of corpses. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Plasma infused lever action rifle or lever.
Engaging hostile. Yeah.
Oh, got you. Yeah, like what we call a pistol start in Doom, where you just have your starting weapon and then you. I got you. Yeah. I've not done that, but that is a good idea. We're about to get lit up. Now we're cooking. All right. Yeah, we're all trying to wake up together here. It's okay. We'll be forgiving and kind together. Um. Yeah, can I get a chocolate glazed, please? The boonies sounds wonderful. Nice little baker. Nice simple life. I grew up in a more rural area. Nothing as pretty as like Montana, Wyoming, but you know. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Explosive 10mm pistol. Look at all those red arrows. It's going to be 104 degrees today, Snicker. I'm over it. Hey, speaking of your idea there, this is probably all standard. Yeah, it's all standard, but let's try it out. We just have to be mindful not to blow our own legs off. Physics. Ah! Commander St. Clair has arrived. So when you get to the 10th wave of each round, there's a named boss. And Ambush Kit is not just humans. It's animals too. So you have named death claws, stuff like that. Oops.
God, I hope there's a bounty on you.
Yes.
You are seriously fucked, you know that?
Thank you. Alright, so now we can build the flag for the next higher tier of gunners. And that was just tier 3. And my experience, it's really more fun starting at tiers 4 and 5 and up. That one was okay, but nothing real special. So what you do is you go and you find wherever the hell you remembered to build your flag. Yep, there it is. So Guardian is the one I have up now, which would be 3-1. So I need to make the champion one, but I don't have any steel or cloth. So let's see if we can. Ah, shit. Yep, you got to remember to turn the signal off, or the next round will start. Alright, let's go and collect some loot. And personally, I think this is the best time to take pictures of the settlement or to do a tour because of all the funny corpses laying around. Right on, Noodle. I gotta keep an eye on the time here. We're still expecting a Tango premiere this morning, yeah? Or afternoon for you there. Right on. Well, Tango premiere or not, we'll probably end it in about 20 minutes. Although, if there's nothing else going on, I might come back and stream some more. Oh, I'm carrying too much. I can't parkour. That's what it said on the screen. It says you're carrying too much. You can't parkour. All right. I think that'll about do it. As you notice, most of the corpses just get vanished by the game so that it doesn't crash. Fast fingers. There we go. Now, did I get any cloth out of that is the question. I did. All right. So we will upgrade our flag so that the next time we call in the gunners. Thank you, Detour. Oh, I think Detour is in home plate. Here we go. Sorry about that. Just had to wish my girlfriend a good day. She's headed off to work for the day. All right. So, yeah. So, for those who have not played the ambush kit, I will show you the full section in what's going on right now? I just got like a flood of chat messages from like an hour ago. I'll show you the full section in the menu. So we have raid, defense, furniture. Thank you, ladies. You're sweet. Walls and decorations. We'll just take a quick glance through here, because if you haven't seen these. So the fake distress signal beacon calls in yeah, I hear you about the turrets, but also it's on live chat. It was I'm looking at chat in two places. I have it on a second monitor on my computer, which is totally working correctly. But over on my PlayStation 5 monitor, I'm suddenly getting all these messages from like an hour ago or playing again, and it's throwing me off. It's weird. So sorry. The fake distress signal beacon calls in alternating waves of gunners and raiders. The fresh meat lure calls in alternating waves of super mutants and animals. So that's a really great, like if you want to feel like a complete boss walking around the Commonwealth living off of grilled Deathclaw steak all day, right? Just eating Deathclaw steaks all the time like a boss. Then the fresh meat lore is the way to do that. But yeah, other than that, you would just build the flag to correspond to the level. You have the security camera, and you can put up a security camera, attach it to power, and then from any security camera monitor, you just go and click on this monitor, and you can look at any security camera footage at any settlement, from any settlement. Then, of course, you have the watchtower. You have the shooting range, which I don't recommend because after the settlers use the shooting range, they take off all their clothes. Because the shooting range, unfortunately, they don't shoot yeah, this is all part of CC Ambush Kit. Yeah, the shooting range, they don't shoot whatever weapon that they're actually holding or that they actually have assigned. They change to a pipe pistol, and so then when they change back, they change out of their clothes. The way that the tiers go is it's technically unlimited, but you can only build a flag to start at wave 5. So, do you see how this flag says, while this flag exists, any raids against the raiders will start at round 5-1. So it'll go 5-1, -2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it'll roll over to round 6-1. The highest flag that you can build, well, Detour, you're a Florida man, aren't you? The highest flag that you can build is this one, is round 5-1. So you have to, like if you wanted to go to round 7-1 or 8-1 or 9, like if you wanted to keep going up, you would always have to start at 5-1 and then in one continuous game session play through all of those rounds. So you're asking a lot of the game engine, but you could probably do it on a good PC. And I've seen a few. Who's that one channel? ESO. Does anybody know the channel ESO? He does a lot of Bethesda game. I think he has a couple million subscribers. Um, oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you're in Florida. Um, Pennsylvania. That's where my girlfriend's family is from. Yeah, I've seen ESO do some sort of challenge at the castle where it was a thing of like, how high can I go? But what's really gnarly is that starting around round 5, you start getting crazy shit like gunners flying in on vertibirds. There's nothing like that in the base game. You don't get anything like that in the base game where you just get attacked by a whole squadron of gunners led by 4 of them in a vertibird. It's awesome. It's a whole nother game on top of the game. I love it. So let's go drop our... Actually, let's save. And then let's level up. It's time I start getting pickpocket, I think. I like this explosive 10mm pistol. We'll have to hang on to that one. In fact, let us go drop off these weapons and modify that explosive 10mm pistol real fast. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and checking out the stream, dropping a like, and maybe getting some new subscribers out there. That would be cool. Detour, do you want to see my explosive weapon collection? I have the explosive minigun, the explosive combat shotgun, explosive assault rifle, explosive, pretty much everything except for this one. So for anybody who is new here, for now, all these mannequins are where I store my things. So this is unique weapons and armor, normal clothing, unique clothing, basic armor, legendary armor, power armor, basic weapons, legendary weapons, placeholders, and of course, dog gear. And as you can see, these guys are ready for Art's fashion show. They're ready to walk the runway. Okay, here we go. They're all out at other places right now. It's the only one I have in here. I like freezing. Freezing is fun as well. Honestly, Detour, I think that Kneecapper is one of the most fun. I also highly recommend giving Kneecapper legendary to your companions. Because, hold on a second, I gotta turn off this damn radio. It's distracting. I don't think you guys can hear it, but... oh yeah, here's a perfect example to show you of the cameras. This is what the camera feed is like.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
I put a magazine stand in here the other day, and I cannot decide where to put it. I don't think it works there, but it didn't work anywhere I put it. So I don't know if anybody has any ideas. Maybe right next to this pillar? Just couldn't find a place for it that was... Oh, we were talking about lights. Let's talk about lighting. Because we were talking about lighting last night in the stream. And subway lighting and all these other lighting. And the best thing that I can say is
Constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth
learning how far lights go. You know, kind of learning like how to not overlap them to keep them far apart so that they do their thing. So for example, do you see where my little crosshair there is pointed? Those little floor lights. You see how they have a bluish hue? And then you notice how as I strafe side to side, you see how the light reflects off of the ground? I adore that effect. However, it's very delicate. And if you start getting too many lights in here, that effect will actually disappear and the bluish hue will go away, and these lights just become like standard bright white lights, and it kills the whole effect.
Yeah?
But I love this. This very much by like design to try to get it to where there's just a slight reflection of the light across the floor from far away. Yeah, it's all about lighting.
Hello, Overseer.
Hello. Hello.
I want to trade a few things.
Hey, Art. How are you? You don't need two guns. Or for example, again with lighting. This is a perfect example where you have the fire barrel, and you see that you can see the shadow that's being cast on the floor tile around the fire barrel. But then you also have this ceiling light just that close to it. So it's getting just the right distance to where they can both exist, you know, and just spacing everything like that. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit tedious, but I don't know. I guess I feel confident talking about lighting because there's a lot of stuff that I don't know that you guys do as far as like, oh, this is how you glitch this piece into that piece and then stick it under the floor and then drop it through the ceiling and pull it inside out, and the next thing you know, it's a castle or whatever. You know, I don't know as much about all that stuff yet, but I do have a pretty good handle on lighting. Good morning, Guy. Hey, it's good to see you here. Yeah, a lot of them are very cool or very harsh, right? Very cool or very harsh. It's hard to get a warm light. Let's let's have a bit of fun here and take a look at these people and what they do when they get off of work. I'm trying to remember what time they get off work. Something like this.
people really lasted 200 years inside these tin cans, I would have gone batty.
Another thing I'm curious about other builders is when you are placing your stations, your crafting tables and workbenches and stuff, how mindful are you of the views that you have? Thanks for dropping by, Detour. It was good to see you. Have fun getting breakfast.
Let me know if
Have
there's
fun with the
anything I can
kids.
do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
But yeah, I just asked because I really enjoy getting a good view
Handy, aren't you?
when I'm doing these screens.
We must have made a fortune on these places. Selling people the chance for a future.
There we go.
Tango here?
Yes?
So yeah, now they're... Well, no, these guys are still at work, but these guys are free.
Huh? Yes?
I want to... I want to catch them when they're upstairs, but not in bed.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
I don't think they're going to participate. Yeah, Guy, this is my Vault 88. I don't know if you've seen this one before, but this is my Vault 88. It's the Minuteman Express, okay? So, it's a bit of a Minuteman build.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
And, yeah, what they're doing is they are shipping the supplies to all of the settlements around the Commonwealth. And, of course, these crates are all full of the supplies here.
Yeah.
And, of course, since we're rebuilding the Commonwealth, you know, we gotta have building supplies. So that's what this store is about.
Lots of nifty tech down here.
It's a modern furniture store. Or as I like to say, it's Modern's Furniture. And the idea here was to kind of recreate, you know, the furniture stores that we would go to. Okay, yeah, have you seen this one? Yeah, I've had this one for a few months now.
Huh?
Yeah, they're all, thank you, Art. Yeah, they're all taking care of business. She's,
I'm very successful.
Spider Girl is a Catwoman is over here. Getting her coffee.
Hi, how are you?
This is my weapons guy. Can you tell by the way he's dressed? He's the weapons man. And she's hacking and whacking and chopping that meat.
Yeah.
And we got Clem over here.
Really gets your heart beating.
Useless Clem.
Really beating.
Huh?
Yeah?
He's a cool guy, this guy here.
Yes.
This is the guy that's always complaining about the color of his suits.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
A store, yeah. I was thinking about putting making some sort of magazine store somewhere. Yeah, a sample shop, exactly. Because you want to know the truth of it, Art, is that it's my first time having the anniversary edition, so it's my first time having stuff like, Bunker, enclave, holiday, home decor, modern furniture. But in particular, the idea was to take one of these creation clubs uh, and in order to help familiarize myself with its contents and with what they look like and all that stuff, I needed to get them out of the menu into the game where I could see them visually. And basically I just needed to like vomit out the whole menu into a room. Uh, but I needed an excuse, right, like a theme, an idea, in order to do that. And so modern furniture just happened to obviously work out really well in that sense, right? Because modern furniture and this kind of store is a, existing idea that we're used to in our world. So that worked out. We all exploit those happy accidents, right? As far as CCs that are most worth it, I mean, I didn't buy any of them individually, so I don't place a value on them in that sense. Like I know, like the ambush kit and some of these others, if you were to buy them individually, I think they are like $5, $10, $15, stuff like that. And I don't know if it's worth all that, but the ambush kit is definitely the big bang for the buck.
Yeah?
You ladies feeling pumped? Did you get a good workout tonight? Oh, you got your clipboard sticking through your thigh there. You might want to stop doing that. It could hurt.
These things feel too much like tombs for my liking. Lots of nifty tech down here. They're not gonna miss a little, are they?
Huh?
We have gotten 17 kinds of distracted down here. So what's funny is when they come and they sleep in the store. I could assign them upstairs or fight it, but I just think it's kind of cool because you think about it in real life, right? You have these mattress stores, these bed stores. They're full of beds, right? You got homeless people sleeping on the street outside. So you got unused beds inside in a nice climate, and you've got people that need beds who are not being allowed to use a bed. So the idea of people sleeping in a furniture store at night so that the beds are not empty, not wasted even, is amusing to me. Hey, GT. Thank you so much for swinging by. I appreciate that kind of kindness. It means a lot. And thank you for the compliment, too. I hope it feels like the stores that we've all encountered in real life. Let's grab a little...
Seems to be growing well.
Potato and corn. Make some adhesive. Yeah, this building is it's Noodle and others. I think I've heard all this before, but it is based off of a very famous architect named or called Le Corbusier, and if you look into it, Le Corbusier was one of those men of tomorrow that really inspired a lot of the style that we see in Fallout. And it's a deceptively simple building to actually make this. Yeah, Art, you're familiar. I figure some of you folks are probably well educated and well learned and know these things. But it just this is his Domino house blueprint, and it's just a very basic blueprint that he used, where you have the stairway on the side, an open first floor, and I just thought it would be a great fit for this kind of place. And I have bashed all of the kits. Do you want to know something? This entire place is made without a single shiller, without a single rub drop, without a single campfire glitch or any other kind of glitch that you can think of, because I did not know any at the time. This is all just good old-fashioned, get your camera at the right angle and place stuff. And it probably, comes across that way. I'm sure I would do some things better if I had it to do over again. Thank you, Noodle. I appreciate that. But I like the vibe of it. I don't know why we're just messing around here. Now, Chief, when you say picks for inspiration, I assume you mean like original source material, right? Like you might go on Google and research some sort of type of architecture or something like that. I've done that as well. Yeah, 100%. I'm not sure. I'm gonna make some deductions based off of your username and other factors, and say that you're probably familiar with. Okay, see you soon, GT. Thank you so much. I'm going to say you're probably familiar with, what's it called? National Parkitecture? Is that what it's called? I think it's called parkitecture. Is that the right term? Yeah, where the U.S. National Park Service has their own. Oh shit! I've lost my. There we go. National Park Service has their own sort of like architecture style like that, and that was an example of one that I researched very specifically and got a lot of like source photos. Parkology, okay. So you're familiar. I don't know, with your username and stuff. You might actually work for the National Park Service or something. But yeah, I think that's a real cool architecture style. And I did that at my Echo Lake build for the public-facing building that Vault-Tec is presenting to the public, so it looks like, kind of, a National Park Service building. So it's sort of unassuming, because of course it's Vault-Tec. Of course there's a insidious experiment happening behind the scenes, but they're not going to present that. Oh, okay. Respect. Let's pop into something a little more presentable. I can take this hubcap. I don't think I have a hubcap. This seems like the kind of piece of junk that you need to protect and not put in a workshop so you don't actually use it to build something. Hey, Cappy, how you doing? Good to see you.
I can see the spaceship from here. Just like he promised. Just sitting in that damn junkyard. So close. So tantalizing. But I digress. Do you have the spacesuits?
What's that about a spaceship and a junkyard?
It's the reason I need those suits. Without them, we don't have a chance to capture the ship. But enough of that for now. Do you have the spacesuits or not?
What is this hubology?
Before the Great War, a brilliant writer named Dick Hubble invented a process for expanding the human mind. Through the process of alignment, he was able to give his followers great mental powers. I am his direct descendant and keeper of all his secrets, collectively known as Hubology. If you are really interested in joining us, go speak to Phil about having an alignment. We can help you find inner peace and happiness. We can help you master the amazing powers of the mind.
All 5. Here they are.
Perfect. Here is your payment. We can proceed with the next step in the plan. I'm counting on you to help us with it. We need to take control of the spaceship in the junkyard. I know it's a lot to ask, so I'm willing to give you one of Hubology's great treasures if we succeed.
Why do you want to capture the spaceship?
It is central to Hubology. We are destined to make it fly. More than that, I cannot tell you. It is secret knowledge reserved for AHS 7 members.
Together, we can capture that spaceship.
I knew I could count on you. Let's go tell the others. Everyone gather. Form the wheel.
So I guess we confirmed no Tango premiere. Is that right?
I am the Rim. The spoken hub support me.
The time has come. The Hub's grand plan can enter its next important phase. All of your hard work has borne fruit. We can liberate the junkyard and take control of what we need. Thanks to our
I'll check into that,
mercenaries,
Art.
we have the space
Thank you,
suits
Noodle.
to protect us from the robot guards. So put on these spacesuits and take up your arms. We have a mercenary to lead us into combat. They may be a bit snug at first, but they'll protect you.
Oh, we don't get to watch him change? Boo. Hey, there's another hubcap. Alright, I'll stop dicking around. Can you guys not kill this rat? My goodness. What kind of bullets are you using there?
This suit is making it hard to
Pepper
run.
spray? You guys need a firepower upgrade. Yeah, I did see a few more there. Speaking of levitation, these guys. Speaking of levitation, all right, we're done with the suit. this is the Junkie's Disciples Cutlass. So the more addiction withdrawal effects that I have, the more damage it does. So it's just a random legendary, but I have gotten it to 1600 damage with the right combination of drugs and withdrawal effects. But we need to put on something resembling a respectable piece of armor. Now the recommendation that I have is if an enemy has a lot of legs, then you want to cripple those legs, right? Because the more legs you have, the more chances you have to cripple a leg. And the best thing for that is a plasma flamer pistol. That's what this is. Because it shoots a cloud of plasma, and every instance within that cloud has a 20% chance to cripple the target's leg. And so it just annihilates. Yeah, I named it Plasma Knees. And so it just annihilates anything with a lot of legs, as you will bear witness. See, he's not going anywhere. And these are level 173 Death Skull Rad Scorpions. So. See? It's almost sad when you paralyze an enemy like this. If he's trying to get up, he can't get up.
His karma's paying off. I'll catch up to you. I'm too old.
I've never heard about Calmex Silk. Never heard of it. To be fair, though, this year is my first time playing Nuka World. I haven't ever been much further than where you see me at now. So, I mostly don't know about what's going to happen in Nuka World, and I'm mostly trying to stay spoiler-free on it.
Keep your eyes peeled for threats.
Alright, I'm going to take the advice of all of the greats in show business and leave them wanting more. We're going to wrap the stream. No mods, Alexander. But thank you for joining along. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. We went a little longer than we had intended. About 20 minutes longer. But I'm glad that we did. Thank you so much, everybody, for swinging by. We will start here next week. Next Saturday, same time. We'll pick up right here with the hub quest, okay? We'll go ahead and get a nice firm save on there. I'll leave the chat up for a few minutes. I'm not trying to rush everybody off. But thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, Noodle. Thank you, Guy. Thank you, Chief, Art, Snicker. Who else? I know I'm missing somebody. Cappy. Yes, I knew I was missing somebody. Thank you, Cappy. And next week we will continue with Trip to the Stars. After getting the spacesuits for the hubologists, I've agreed to help them attack the junkyard to take control of the spaceship carnival ride that they believe is a real ship. I think what's happening next? I think Sean streams this evening. Is that the next thing happening kind of in our community for me to just make everybody aware of? I think it's Sean's stream. Yeah, there we go. I will make those adjustments that I mentioned about giving the mod permissions to you folks, so you can post links or, kick out people that you don't like and stuff like that. Oh, that's right. Is today the dual stream there with where GT hosts it and then Sean joins it and it's in 76? JFK and Snapper. I didn't know JFK and Snapper had a stream. Oh, and then also tomorrow is Sean's 2,000 subscriber special. What is it, noon or 1 o'clock, somewhere around there? 32 settlements, I think. Oh, yeah, that's right. They join him in 76. That's right. I was like, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. JFK actually hosting a stream, but yeah, I've seen him in that stream. Yeah, Snicker. Thank you for swinging by. I said it the other day in GT's stream, and I will repeat it. Streaming without a Snicker is ill-advised. And we will leave you all just here. Just so. Home plate. For anyone that wasn't here earlier. I will work on getting the stream scheduled, getting a proper thumbnail created, doing some of that kind of stuff. Oh, you know what I need to do? This is what I was meaning to do. This right here. Just like this. Just like that. A graphic designer, eh? I have to get you to look at my my thumbnails and see if you think I'm doing a terrible job or not. I think my thumbnails are okay. I think my profile picture and my channel banner need to be updated. I could probably use your help with that, Art. Art, I don't use AI to make my thumbnails. I do it in. I can't talk and think at the same time, apparently. I do it in Photoshop. Yeah, I don't even use Canva. I like to do it kind of old school. I hear you, Cappy. I I had just have always enjoyed manipulating photos. Um, what else should I say here? Hmm. You know, Snicker, people these days are responding very strongly to things with a handmade feel like that. So doing a screenshot with MS Paint on top, or even just use your finger, right, in Paint and just writing over top of the thumbnail. My top viewed video so far, which was, peanuts to you guys, but almost 500 views. Um, I made that thumbnail myself, and then I just wrote on it in my Photos app on my phone. I just wrote the word parkour and drew arrows with my own fingers, and I think it helped. I think it. I think people see that and they think, oh, someone's put some love and some care into it. And I think sometimes, honestly, as humans, we would rather have something sloppy from a human than something perfect from a non-human, you know? Yes. Charm. Oh, me lucky charms. Okay, here is my departing message to you all. It's time for me to 420.